قرآن يا ماما، احنا واجب علينا كتير.
أحسن لي.
صليت. أقدر أخش أنا؟
السلام عليكم. Did you start آلاء؟
مش احنا لسه مش عارفه محدش يتكلم. It's my first time to with the phone. I'm not used to the phone. I'm waiting for my laptop to open.
I used usually. Don't worry. I think till now they didn't came.
Okay.
How are you, آلاء?
Alhamdulillah, how are you?
I'm fine, alhamdulillah. How's your business and everything?
Good.
Okay, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. How are you, everyone?
Walaikum assalam.
How are you, ladies and gentlemen? Why is the room very silent? What's going on here? Why is the room very silent? Can you guys hear me?
Yes.
Can hear me?
Yes,
Yes.
you can.
Is there anything wrong with
Because we're just 4 in the room.
it? Just even if, this doesn't make us all stay silent. Why aren't you talking? I think it's a good chance to start talking to each other, right?
Okay.
Anyway, so we're not 4, by the way. We're more than 4. 1, 2, 4, 6, and 7, if you're counting me in. Okay, so shall we start? Today, inshallah, we are supposed to start our first. We're supposed to start our first reading class. So I just would like to ask you whether you're ready to take your reading class or not today. Ready?
Yes.
Yes. All right. So by now, unfortunately, most of you are not doing anything regarding the speaking home assignments. Oh, sorry, the listening home assignments that Asma is sending every day. Also, for the daily assignments that we're supposed to follow, unfortunately, most of you are not paying any attention to it. Is there any specific reason for this?
I did all the listening assignment, but I didn't write on the group. I just know my defects, my mistakes only.
Okay, great. That's good. But again, May, you need to encourage the others as well. Tell us what's your score. Tell us what are your mistakes and what do you think is the weaknesses that you have, so that you can discuss it in the group. Maybe one of the members can benefit because he or she has the same defect of yours.
Okay.
Okay. Now, what about the others? Hello.
Yeah, how are you? And I'm so sorry, but I usually have many issues. I know I make a many mistake about assessment assignment, but I usually have stress from outside my job, so I forgot totally. about the assignment, and I remembered today. Only now I remembered today is Tuesday. I want to tell you that to know how you know I'm stressed until I didn't know the day.
Yes, I see. I see. Are you
Yeah, yeah.
at work, Marwa?
Sorry, Hind.
Are you still stressed out at work, or some external issues? Is it still at work?
It's stress at work. Yeah, yeah. I have a big issue يعني in work. And God could support us يعني. No, for this reason, I'm so sorry about this.
No problem, dear. I would be
Only that this 2 hours with you only the most good in my life now in all my days. Wallahi, Hind, not for because you are not in front of me, but only these 2 hours I go out of everything.
Yes, Maru. Okay, okay. That's nice to be with us, definitely. And I would be really appreciate if you call me right after this class, to tell me more about your issues, and inshallah we can find a way out there. Inshallah, may Allah help you.
Okay.
Inshallah, dear.
Thank you, Hans. Thank you.
You're very welcome. Yeah, what was special about your day today? Is there anything special?
Yes. My smallest kid ate my lipstick.
Ate it?
My lipstick.
Seriously? How old is it?
Yes. He's 1 year and a half. He swallowed the whole thing, and we went to the ER.
Ya Allah.
But there was nothing yani, about it. Nothing. Yani, the doctor assured us.
He showed you what's inside. You mean by X-ray? Yes.
Yeah, it's a nice sum of different chemicals, but nothing so toxic yani, about it. And he didn't experience any vomiting or diarrhea or nothing.
Have you ever tried to let him drink some saline or milk or anything of such can force him to vomit? Have you tried doing any of these things, these procedures?
I give him a laxative to evacuate.
Oh my God! Yes, correct. That's a very good thing. And did he get rid of it?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Allah, please be careful to your kids. Be very careful. Kids are, they do crazy.
I'm trying, but he's all over the place.
Oh my God. Is he the first child that you have?
No, he is the second. But the first one is now 5 years and a half. Almost 6 years.
Yes, almost 6 years. But 6 years is, old enough. MashaAllah, tabarakallah. He's old enough.
Oh, and he's starting to be
self-independent.
Good.
Yes, definitely. I'm sorry to hear this, and thank God that the boy is fine now. Yeah?
Nothing.
Try to pay some more attention to him, please. Don't leave him alone in your bedroom, please. Right. Okay. Rida. Hello, Rida.
He took it from my bag, not from the bedroom.
Seriously? He took it from your bag?
His head was inside my bag.
Ya Allah. And he took it from inside the bag. That's so horrible, man. That's so horrible. How could he dare even open your bag and getting it from inside? That's so
I cannot control him. When I am sitting with him in any room, I should close the door, not just let him go anywhere.
Seriously? To that extent?
He's unpredictable.
Yeah, he's unpredictable. I know some of the children are like this. I have a Pakistani friend of mine who's a close friend of mine. She has, mashallah, 2 kids. One of them is in grade 2, and the other is in grade 1. I don't know whether you know this kind of, but you must have experienced this kind of children, because unfortunately, the second child, who is in grade 1, as you, he's the same pattern that you're following now, or that you're describing now. He's
Yeah.
unpredictable, unpredictably unpredictable. You know, yani, once he tries to do something wrong, and she tries to catch up with this thing and tries to save him from it, then he gets another trouble, or mostly she feels that he prepares a second plan for a second trouble once she tries to catch him in the doing the first one. You know, so he doesn't even give her a time in between. And the first catastrophe is right after the second, right before the second catastrophe, and all day long is, you know, like a journey of chasing each other.
Yeah.
May Allah help you guys.
Only also my first kid also once opened the oven. That was 3 years ago, and I tried to. I didn't know the oven is open, and it was leaking gas. I tried to light it, and the whole gas exploded in my face.
Oh my goodness! Seriously?
Yeah, I lost all my eyelashes.
No way.
It just started to grow again this year.
Ya Allah. To that extent, that was horrible. Yeah, subhanallah.
Yeah, boys
Oh my
are
God.
horrible.
Alhamdulillah that you're safe and sound now. All thanks to Allah that you're safe and sound. This is too dangerous. Ya Allah, but Allah, please be careful. Please be careful. You have to keep a very close eye to them. Very close eye.
Yeah.
Don't leave them alone. MashaAllah, these kids are very intelligent, and they need to explore things around. But please don't give them a chance to explore very dangerous stuff like this. Thank God that you guys are safe and sound. Yeah, may Allah always keep you safe. Inshallah. Hello, Rida. How are you?
Okay.
Oh, Rida's gone. Okay, let's see Naz. Hello, Naz. Nazish?
Shiran. Ridaran.
No, yeah, Rida ran. No, she was here, but I think that it's her internet connection. Naz, hello.
Yeah,
How are you, everyone?
Assalamu alaikum, dear.
Alhamdulillah, I'm fine. How are you all?
Well, we're great, alhamdulillah. What was special about your day today? Anything special, dear?
Nothing. We're having our meetings and just a routine day.
All right. Was it a day off?
No, we went to the work.
Oh, you went
Our work.
to school today.
Yeah.
Where do you
Yes.
reside? Aren't you in Riyadh?
No, I am in Khobar.
Oh, yeah, I see. Because all the schools were off today in Riyadh due to the bad.
Oh, what was special?
Yes,
Oh,
due to the bad weather.
okay.
Actually, they were the weather forecast. The weather forecast showed that there is a very strong sandstorm that started yesterday night, and it was expected to extend till today. But all thanks to Allah, nothing happened today. Alhamdulillah.
Okay. Alhamdulillah.
Yes.
Thank
Yes.
God.
So that was good that we had the day off. You don't know.
That was good. It was a break.
Yeah, it was.
But we had a day off on Sunday
Why?
because of the Arab Summit. All the Arab countries, Arab Summit.
Okay. Is it in where?
All the,
You mean in
it
Saudi
was
Arabia?
in Bahrain, and all the Arab countries' leaders were gathered here to discuss some issues regarding the Arab countries' problems, and I think they were discussing about serious issues.
Oh, but how do you know that all the schools will be off on Sunday? All over the kingdom? Huh?
Not all over the kingdom, just in the Han and the Man, it was off.
Oh. Oh, I see. I see. Yeah. Okay, great. So, yeah, that's good news. So you're off one by one. Okay, you're equal now. You had one day.
Yes.
One day. Sure. Okay, great. Nice to know this.
So we had a long weekend this time.
Oh, yeah, it was a very long weekend. Good for you.
Oh, yeah, it was Friday, Saturday, and Sunday.
Yes. Allow me, please, to ask you, what did you cook today? Did you cook or you got ready-made food with most of the ladies?
Well, yeah, I cook at night usually, so we use that food the second day. I
Oh,
cooked something called in our country pulao, which is like a kapsa with
I
chicken
know
and
the
rice.
plow and I love it very, very much. Your plow is an
It's
amazing.
pulao called pulao.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, I know. And tell us,
Uh,
how do you usually cook it?
I usually start with grinding the onions and garlic and ginger. Then
Grinding the
you
onions?
just fry.
A minute, please.
Yes,
You grind the onions or
yes,
chopping
grind
them?
it in the grinder. No, I grind it in the grinder. This is another method.
All right.
It's used. Yes, it's usually uh, this plow is not. It's from the different region. It's a bit different than the usual plow.
Okay.
Yes.
Continue with the recipe, please, or the way you're doing it.
Should I say it here?
Yes, yes, please.
Okay, so you grind the onion, ginger, and garlic. Then you heat up the oil, around half a cup of oil, and you just fry the ingredient for I think 5 minutes, and you put cardamom, cinnamon stick, and what else? And a leaf of what do you call alhar leaf? I
Yes.
think it's called.
ورق الغار,
No.
yes, yes.
Yes, ورق الغار. Yeah. So you put that, and then you clean the chicken. It's like 1 kilo chicken. You clean it, and then you put them and fry them
You
for
mean chicken breast,
10, 15
chicken
minutes.
breast, right?
No, the whole chicken. I use the whole chicken.
Okay.
Cut in. Yes. And then you fry it for 5 to 6 minutes until the water dries. Then, meanwhile, you prepare the rice. Wash the rice around, like I take 3 cups, and you just soak it for 5 to 10 minutes. Meanwhile, the chicken's water dries. You put 1 cup of yogurt,
Yes.
and you mix it very well. For 5 minutes, you can just fry another 5 minutes. And then, meanwhile, the rice is ready. You just put the rice and put 3 cups of water and let it cook until the water dries. And at the end, you just put cream and saffron, and some green chilies. That's it. And you can eat it with the yogurt mix,
Oh,
which is
I
called
like
raita.
it. It's alike to the kapsa, the Saudi kapsa.
Yeah, yeah. But the special thing is we put saffron and cream at the end. We top
You
it
know
with
what's
cream.
saffron called in English?
Saffron.
Yes, saffron. Very good. Yeah.
Yes,
So it's
saffron.
saffron, yes. Does it add any different taste to it?
Well, it smells good, and it gives a bit color to the dish.
Yes. Orange color or yellow one?
Yellowish orange. It's
Okay.
between.
Yellowish orange. Yes, yes.
Yeah.
That was amazing. All right. I wish I would taste it one day. Yalla, invite me one day.
Call that. I think I will. I have to call everyone.
Oh, yes. Thank you. That's so generous of you. Jazakallah khairan. May Allah accept your very nice words and very nice invitation. And mashallah, tabarakallah, it seems to be a very, very nice meal you have today. Mashallah. Thank you very much, my dear. Let's move to Zahra. Hello, Zahra.
Alhamdulillah, how are you, Hind?
We are great, alhamdulillah. Everyone here is great. How was your day, my dear?
Alhamdulillah, my day was busy because my kids they didn't go to school today. So the day is busy and nothing new.
So,
Sorry.
so what? Tell us more about your activities today.
We go to the shopping after the lunch. And we come back and the kids, alhamdulillah, go to sleep. That's all.
Is this all? Okay, sounds nice. But I've spotted these two mistakes. We usually go shopping, not go to the shopping. We go shopping. Number two, we came back, not we come back. You're not talking about a habit. You're talking about something that happened in the past, right, dear?
Okay.
Thank you very much. Rida, hello.
Hello.
Back. Okay. So glad that you're back. How are you, first of all?
I'm a little tired, catching cold and allergy after this storm.
It's the worst weather for allergy now. For allergy. But you know what? Rida, do you know what's the best remedy for allergies?
Again, please.
Now, I was about to tell you more about the best remedy for those people who have allergies, especially the nasal allergy that causes a lot of headache. Yes, Rida, can you hear me? Rida, can you hear me, my dear? Hello, Rida?
Hello, Hind.
Yes, can you hear me, my dear?
Hello?
Can you hear me, Rida, or you can't?
Yeah, I can't hear you.
Alhamdulillah.
I can't.
Let me say something. I have experienced something that
I'll try to connect again.
Again, I've experienced a very nice experience that I would like to inform everyone about it. 2 years ago, I was complaining because of my paranasal sinuses. Do you know the sinuses? She's gone. Anyway, this is an advice for everyone, and I would love to send her the recording. You guys know what's the best remedy for the paranasal sinuses? Anyone knows? Best remedy?
Honey?
No, no. Paranasal means whenever you have allergy around the nose, the eyes, and it goes up to your forehead, and it causes a lot of headache. The best is the saline wash, or the saline rinse. Have you ever heard about it? When you inject the saline water into one part of the nose, yes?
Yes,
And then to the other side of the nose. This is magic. Believe me, it's magic, not only for the grown-ups, but for the little children as well.
Yes.
For anyone who is experiencing these what's wrong with me? It is really, really, really beneficial, and it is very practical remedy. Try it, and I can send you one of the videos that show the way of doing it. It's very effective, and is considered to be one of the most authorized way by even doctors nowadays. They do it in their own ways in their clinics. So try it out. the best thing about it is that you are as individuals, you are able to do it too at home. So it's applicable to be done at home as well. Anyway, Mohammed.
Hello.
Rida,
Assalamu alaikum. How are you, Hind?
wa alaikum
Yeah.
assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Rida, nice to see you again. Your internet
Sorry.
is unstable, yeah? Your internet connection is unstable or what?
Yeah,
No,
maybe.
actually, I had. You're asking me or Rida?
Oh, pardon me, Mohammed. I'm talking to Rida. I'll come back to you in a minute. Yes, Rida?
Yes, Hind, how are you?
I'm great. So what's wrong with your internet connection today?
I don't know. Since last week we have bad connection.
Yeah, maybe because maybe due to the bad weather.
Maybe.
Most probably. Okay.
Yeah.
So I was talking about the best remedy for these kinds of allergy. The best thing is the nasal rinse with the saline water. It's the best thing you can do. You know, the injection. Try it out and you would never regret.
Yeah, I tried today. I received the normal saline, as you told.
Excellent.
Yeah. Alhamdulillah,
Better.
it's okay.
And you know what? You won't feel that you're better before 2 days. And starting from tomorrow, you will see the improvement in your health, inshallah. Starting from tomorrow.
Yeah.
It doesn't work from the first.
So I started my medication. I started Panadol Sinus. This is better for me. I tried it before.
Okay, great, inshallah. Forget about the medications and try this way. I'm completely sure that it's going to work very effectively, inshallah. Very soon. Don't worry about that. Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you, my friend. And may Allah grant you a very speedy recovery, inshallah. Muhammad. Hello, Muhammad.
Oh, Hind, how are you?
Alhamdulillah. Why are you so exhausted today?
Quite tired. I kept standing
Yeah.
for something like 8 to 10 hours.
What's that? Doing something for 8 to 10 hours?
I kept standing.
You kept standing for 8 to 10 hours? Okay, what's the reason? Work?
Actually, today and tomorrow we had in SCC what they are calling SCC FODEX, Future Digitization Network. It's a private event that STC is arranging to all the suppliers, vendors who are providing the equipments within STC, so that they could display and I would say demonstrate their latest technologies in all the domains to the STC stakeholders. So we have to keep standing, and the guys are passing one by one from different departments for different teams, where we are explaining what is new we are introducing in SC network with real demos and demonstrations and so on.
Keep on explaining each and everything to each and everyone who passes by you.
So I was a teacher today.
Seriously, how did you find the teacher's job?
I like it.
Oh yes, definitely. Yeah. Well, I know that, mashallah, tabarakallah, Muhammad, you have the talent of teaching because you have the wisdom of a teacher.
Thank you.
Some people are very dedicated. I can tell from the personality itself or the personal characteristics that this person can be a good teacher or not. And I believe that you're one of them, mashallah, tabarakallah, because you must be dedicated to your work, especially that you're an organized person and well-disciplined, even mentally, when you try to express something. So that must be a really interesting experience to you, yet exhausting, wasn't it?
It's exhausting, but it's not that pressurized. I would say one of the best periods I spent in my life, I was doing a part-time training for 1 year and a half. What I do like about training is that you don't have the pressure of operation nor the pre-sales and sales. Within operation, you are under a huge pressure, normally, especially if you have an outage within the network and so on. You have to rush on the night and go to the site and try to fix the problem. You will have lots of escalations and so on. While during the pre-sales, you are under pressure of submission and you have to submit the offers in time within a very few time frame and so on. In training wise, you don't have that pressure. So you are a little bit tired because you are standing the whole day, but you are coming at 9 a.m., you are leaving at 4 p.m., you don't have that much pressure and so on. And even you are enjoying because you are teaching the others, speaking to other people. getting I would say new connections, socializing with others, and so on. So it's nothing is perfect. It's a pros and cons everywhere, but
Pros and cons everywhere. Correct. Correct. So I hope you applied our speaking tips, Mohammed, today. Were you
I tried.
right? Okay, that's great.
No, but it was Franco Arab, يعني, not.
Oops. Why, Mohammed? Why do you use Franco Arab? Why
Yeah,
not
but you are
English?
speaking, it's better. And one of the added values we have on top of the guys who are coming from outside that you are a native Arabic speaker. So whatever you are explaining to someone something in English, for sure, if you explained it with some Arabic, I would say words, it would be even. It depends on the يعني, receiver.
Yeah.
And if you have someone who is clever enough, you could speak directly in English with him. But some guys even doesn't know what is this. So what if you spoke about it in English? Well, they will suffer to understand you. So you have to go to the very low level, I would say, basic user.
Yeah. Okay, great. Wish you all the best, Mohammed.
Thank
Okay,
you.
you're very much welcome. Who is next? Zahra, Asma. So I'm done with all. Alhamdulillah. Okay, today, inshallah, we're going. Abdul Hamid has apologized. I don't know why. May,
Yes.
I'm here. Hello, May. Where are you?
Hello. Amira.
Here. Hello, May.
Hello.
How's life?
Hello. You can hear me?
Yes,
Yes.
I can hear you now. How are
Abdul
you?
Hamid is not here. He will come after just 30 minutes maybe.
Oh, so he won't be able to join the first part of our class, right?
Yes. He
Okay.
wants to be able to attend reading. So he will do his best.
Oh, and Ashwaq is not here too. So tell me, what's special about your day today, May?
Yeah, my daughter has exams. She will start tomorrow, inshallah. I tried to study with her, but she said that she didn't go to school ever and she didn't take anything.
What do you
And
mean?
this is the first time to hear what I was explaining.
Okay. She meant to say that she didn't get anything from school?
Yes. She said that she didn't go to school.
MashaAllah, and she denied. She denied everything.
Yes.
Denial is the best psychological camouflage we can do. Yeah?
Yeah, I said to her, okay, go to sleep, no problem, no school.
Oh my goodness. She's not gonna go to school?
Tomorrow she will go to school. She has exams nowadays.
Yeah, sure. How old is she?
4 years in KG2.
You're still in KG, right?
Yes, KG2.
Okay, great. And are you done with teaching her?
I done with teaching myself, I think.
Okay. Tell me, May, what's the hardest part in teaching a little kid in KG2?
For my daughter, the hardest part is to sit, only to sit.
Yes.
Yeah.
You mean to stay quiet in a certain place?
Yes, yes, hyperactive, and she can't sit for just 1 minute. Even in her homework, she did one letter. She wrote one letter. After that, she goes to do something. After that, what song?
But this normal, May. This normal in her age.
Really?
Most of the kids in her age are like the same.
Yes, and she said that the word that frequently repeated that she didn't take it. She didn't take it. She didn't take it.
Oh yes. No, my little son who's in grade 6.
Which school? May.
No, what are you saying?
International school or?
Yeah, international school, and she wrote well with his her teachers. Yeah.
But
they are depending.
I'm not convenient for her. I think I'm not convenient enough to hear me.
Their problem in international school. My children also suffering from this problem many times because they depending on memorizing, and this is very bad.
Yes, and depending only on us, on parents.
Yeah, yeah. They also um, depending on parents more than teachers. Yeah.
Correct. This is horrible. I don't know how, but I don't know. I believe that they have to change this education system.
Yeah.
Education
You know,
system.
they even more homework at home to do with their parents, and they should practice at the school. You know, should be more practice there.
Correct. That's bad. Anyway, Alhamdulillah, may Allah guide us to the right path and give us patience to bring them up piously,
And
in the correct way, successfully. It's not that easy. I know it's not that easy. May Allah help all the mothers around the here and around the world who are taking this step to bring up very good citizens to the community and very good slaves to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. All right, now let's start with the 10 minutes speaking first. Okay?
okay.
Speaking, then we're going to move to our reading part, inshallah. Sharing the book. What was the last homework we had for the speaking? Any idea? Matt, how are you?
Hello,
Yes, hello, Asma. Long time no see, man. How are you?
I'm fine, alhamdulillah.
Tell us more about yourself today, please.
Today it was a tiring day. Actually, we have exams here, so I'm studying to my kids. We're preparing the exams, or maybe the next week. So we're just preparing and scheduling all the missed tasks, a lot of things like that.
When are your tests starting?
Next week, inshallah, maybe by the end of the next week.
Wednesday, Thursday. So, yeah, exactly like my son. How old are you kids, Asma, again?
Okay, I have Judy. She's in grade 4. She's about 10 years old, and today is her birthday, by the way.
MashaAllah, happy birthday for her.
Birthday, but she's studying. We're not celebrating or anything like that.
After the exams, don't worry. Tell her that we're going to compensate her after the exams, inshallah.
Yes,
Yes, inshallah.
of course.
That's
And I have Ahmed, and he is 7 years old. He's in grade 2.
MashaAllah, tabarakallah, may Allah bless them both. So you're now going to celebrate her birthday?
Actually, we're trying to maybe see some place, but everything here is reserved maybe till the end of the week. So, okay, I will try to check something maybe later.
Yeah, inshallah, inshallah. Thank you, Asma. So nice to see you today. And to hear you.
Me too, of course.
Thanks a lot. All right.
Happy birthday for her.
Yes, happy birthday to her, definitely. All right. So,
Thank you so much.
Today, inshallah, we're going to start. Well, I think that we were done. Let me share my screen. We're done with these tests, right? The first test, test 5, book 8. Are we done with it or not?
Yeah.
You're saying no. See this first. I think we're done with this part. I remember you guys answered.
Yes.
Yes, yes.
Second question? Yes, we're done with it too. Okay, let me move to I would like to move to test 7. This book is academic, by the way. But the speaking is the same in both. Oops. Writing, and these are the scripts. No speaking in the last test. Okay. Reading, reading, reading. Any impressions about the reading? I mean, prior knowledge about the reading.
Yes.
Let's discuss it later now. Now we have part one, okay? You guys have your worksheets or your notebook and a paper, right? First question, how often do you watch TV? Why and why not? Which television channel do you usually watch? Why? Do you enjoy the advertisement on television? Why not? Do you think most programs on television are good? Why not? Now we are going to go through the breakout rooms. Each one of us will ask the other a question without preparation. So two in a room, one asks the first question, the other asks the second question, okay? Understand me, ladies and gentlemen?
Yes.
Yeah.
Good. Now, please accept your invitations now.
So first question is, how often do you watch television?
As a matter of fact, I don't watch television very often, but I enjoy some programs in my leisure time, and that would be after a long day of work. I enjoy watching some uh, programs and some documentaries uh, and some documentaries.
uh, Preparing things for the next day. So I hardly get time to watch television nowadays. So now the next question is, which television channel
Yeah.
do you usually watch?
Yeah.
Well, I used to watch drama serials television when we had the whenever I had the time, because I like to watch uh, the drama serials from my country. Do you
Definitely,
watch?
yes, definitely. I watch television on daily basis. I have a lot of free time. I can spend it watching television. Uh, yes, this is
Yeah. Okay. Which television channel do you usually watch?
yes.
Well, for me, I stay in
Marwa,
front of television.
a minute, wait.
How
Make sure you take a screenshot to this question.
I took a screenshot. Yeah.
All right, same for May.
I took it now.
Right.
Okay, great.
Yes, I took it now.
Continue, please.
Yeah. Well, I usually stay in front of the television. It's very very little because I didn't have any time. But if I stay, I looking for the MP2
Marwa,
to.
Marwa, I
Yeah,
look
yeah,
for, again, remind yourself that you shouldn't be using this,
yeah.
all right?
Continuous. Yeah. I look.
Continuous that we
Yeah,
don't.
I watch. Usually, also I use the verb is very wrong. Yeah, I watch. I watch TV.
No,
MP2.
correct. You're talking about a daily habit now. A daily habit means
Yeah, yeah.
you need to use the present simple, my dear, okay?
Yeah, yes. So if I stay to use the television, I usually watch MPC2 to watch any movie. If it is new movie, it interests to me. If not, I will not continue because I didn't have any time to stay in front of TV. Do you enjoy the advertisement on television?
Well, I usually enjoy the advertisement which have a great advertisements which have a creative ideas, but some advertisements not the same level of creativity that attract me. So I prefer not to watch all the advertisements, or not to pay more attention, or to pay a lot of attention to that, because I think it's all about just to.
Why? Why not?
Actually, not all the programs on televisions are good. I don't prefer the programs that depends on the showing um, and layer layer news. I prefer to watch the programs that depends on the real news and has a good content.
Okay. So what did you say, Zahra? You said that they don't show real news. You said this. This is what you don't like to see. I couldn't hear this with the word that you were saying.
Lawyer. I think lawyer.
Lawyer. What do you mean by lawyer news?
Like it's not real or not true.
Lawyer? Unreal, you mean?
Yes, unreal.
Okay, we can say fake. Okay, fake news.
Yes. Yes.
Okay, Zahra. So since you started answering, Zahra, the first question was how often do you watch television? And you said in the morning. Okay, you can say every morning. Okay, maybe I often try to use this verbs, this adverbs. I mean,
I could find that our kids is easily right now what we were doing, what we did when we reached 25, 28 years old.
Yeah.
They are doing while they are 3. I could find my kid is 3 years and he's getting the tablet, and even we are trying to control it, pushing him not to catch it for I would say use it for more than 1 hour per day, and he's crying and we try to hide it.
Yeah,
a
and
big
you
deal.
give up at last.
It's a way of punishment, even to, let's say, as
Yeah,
giving.
it's a strong way of punishment. I think pressing my kids by depriving them from technology is the best way to punish them. They will be disciplined. Oh, came back here.
All right. Thank you very much for proceeding with these presentations. And I really like I liked your answers this time. I felt that there is some kind of creativity in your answers. Honestly speaking, I didn't expect this creativity. You guys came up with new ideas that really made me stunned. I like that very much. Now let's move to part 2. Do you have your papers and pens? Before we move to part 2, just please remind me with whatever tips that you guys need to take into consideration. What should you take into consideration? What should you put in mind before you start planning?
We need to think about WH questions about the topic.
All right, so if you're stuck and you don't know what to say, you need to run away to get some ideas from the WH technique. I said that we need to talk about number 1, fluency. Number 2, lexical resource, grammar, grammatical sentences, and okay, no problem, dear. No problem. So again, we need to focus on the pronunciation. Number two, we need to focus on the grammar, lexical resource, which is the vocabulary. And finally, we need to focus on the task achievement. For the grammar, we need to focus on, anyone please to remind me?
Complex sentence.
The proper usage of tenses, first of all.
Agreement letter, agreement verb with subject.
Subject agreement.
Subject verb agreement.
Subject agreement.
Variety of sentences.
Subject verb agreement.
Digression.
Vocabulary.
A digression.
The digression should be taken into consideration, but what about the vocabulary?
High vocab.
High range of vocabulary words. What should I start with?
And use your terminology.
Using your own terminology. I should start with using some fillers. And what do I mean by fillers?
Transition.
Yes, fillers first, and then if I'm moving from one idea to another, I need to use the transitional words or transitional phrases. Very good. Fillers, before you start, like, well, as a matter of fact, in my opinion, that's a nice question, that's a bad question, the question is very surprising, and so on. Understand? Okay? So, now I want you, please, to prepare your answers for a minute. Now, it's 8:31, 8:32. I will ask you to put your pencils down and start our breakout rooms, please.
I didn't hear you. What you ask us?
Yes, Marwa, please. I ask you, please, to prepare your answer for this part 2, which is the cue card. Brainstorm your ideas now, okay? For 1 minute, and then I will ask you to move to the room. All right, ladies and gentlemen, now please move to your breakout rooms. Accept your invitations, please.
They have strawberry. Strawberry. إذا تمي آدم من آدم
Reda, please join your room now. Same for Naz. Please accept the invitations.
Like this for 4 and 3 months, but
Yeah. Okay. Who? Yeah, you can start. You can start, May.
okay. You have a stopwatch.
Yeah. I have.
I didn't prepare anything because of virus, but I will speak like that. Blah blah blah.
Yeah. Okay, no problem. Then like me, I didn't prepare something. Yeah, you can
ومالكم
start.
فاكرين نفسكم قوي كده ليه يعني؟ خير اللهم اجعله
ولادنا جنبنا يا هند، طب نعمل ايه طيب؟
ان شاء الله يعني I didn't prepare. لا والنبي وانا كمان I didn't prepare. خير ان شاء الله.
هو انت هنا يا هند؟ انت قفشتينا يا هند.
Yes, today I'm out of mood because of Fairuz.
Because of what?
Fairuz, my daughter.
What happened to her?
She is sitting beside me.
So she's sitting beside you all the time. Excuse
me. No. She asking for lunch. She asking for water. She asking for and so on. And she remembered that she have exam tomorrow. She has exam tomorrow, inshallah. So she wants to study now.
ما شاء الله حبكت هي. Okay. يعني just tell her to give you some time, please. Okay, guys, yalla start, please.
Yes, I can start. May I start stopwatch now? Yeah.
Okay. Definitely, we have a lot of family friends, but the most significant one is mom.
Often get used to visit us in where we were based in Cairo. Since I moved to Saudi, we tried to keep in touch using social applications, Facebook and I would say Twitter, and sometimes we have a long call for 1 hour to discuss how it's going on the side of each one. I trust him always. I try to get his opinion about the decision. Sometimes, that you get confused while you're taking a decision. Shall I go right? Shall I go left? And you need someone who is, I would say, one of your best friends, that you trust him, that you could at least speak to him loudly. Then he could give you his view, and you start to at least to have a second eye. Someone is giving you the directions, what to do, and so on. On the other hand, he's doing the same with me, so it's collaborative, I would say. Thank you.
Time up. Stop. Okay, so I'll start now. You took 2 minutes 9 seconds, mashallah.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Okay, so
for mistakes.
Mashallah, yeah, you're quite fluent, and mashallah, you have improved a lot, and your thoughts are organized, and you know how to take the conversation beyond, like, on and on. So alhamdulillah, mashallah, I didn't find any kind of mistake.
Thank you. So it's your turn now.
Yeah, okay. So are you going to start the timer, please?
Yes, sure. Okay, are you ready?
Oh, yes.
Okay, go ahead.
Well, this it's one of the best questions you have asked me. I would like to describe my childhood friend, who is one of my best friends all lifelong. I met her when I was around 6 or 7 years old, and I was in Mecca al-Mukarrama school. We used to study in Minarat, Mecca. I didn't know her that she is also belongs from Pakistan, because by her looks she used to look Egyptian, and I thought that's why I never spoke to her in my mother tongue other than like English. That's so. But later on, when we had a graduation party for the kindergarten, her mother came, so I came to know that she's also belongs from Pakistan, and that's how we, as a family, we started to go and visit each other's house, and sometime on weekend we used to go for outing or picnics to Jeddah or to Taif or other places or picnic spots. So we had a
غير كده لازم تحلي مره وتلاقي نفسك غلطتي تعرفي غلطتك ايه تحسي نفسك بعد كده يعني this is okay.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, maybe you can think of a digression point of this situation. Yeah, imagine that you didn't complete the 2 minutes and you were stuck. You didn't. You ran short of ideas, and you felt that you finished your story. What can we say here?
I used the digression على فكرة. I
You said
invented
friendship.
all of it.
Yes, friendship.
I invented
It lasts
those.
forever. Okay, digression is using a certain point from all the main topic and is away from your story. Okay, maybe you said at the end you said this is an example of a friendship that lasts forever. Yes, and try to if you don't have if you are running out of ideas and you still have maybe a few seconds left, you can talk about friends in life and their role, things like this. Okay. But you invented the whole situation.
Yeah.
Yes?
Yeah.
I believe Jolette.
No.
And you said enrolled and
of knowledge in everything, and he was a very kind person by kids. I remember that I was enjoying with his visiting too much because he tell us many amazing stories and playing with us.
Okay, everyone is back.
Kalam. Heather.
Let's talk while we are all quiet. Waiting.
Yeah. Where's Hind? She left or what?
I don't know. I don't see
I think
her.
she leave for us time to speak together or what?
So yeah, why not? How was your presentation?
It took me for a long time before. It's very nice. It's very nice questions.
Yeah, I love the question.
I like these questions. Yeah, I like this question because it took me for a very nice days.
Yeah, me too. I remembered my childhood because how did I spend? It was a really nice childhood. I'm blessed and I'm lucky that I had a really wonderful childhood, and I'm still in touch with her. Nowadays, she's living in England, UK.
Yeah, it's very nice.
So Alhamdulillah, that I'm blessed that with a very good and caring friend.
Yeah, very well, very well. You know, it's the most important thing. It's memorized me the good people what we have before. Yani today's our days, I think we are not like before. You didn't find the good relation between the families like now. Now maybe our relationship, all of us. If you find a good relationship, it's not like before. Not like my father and with his colleagues or his friend, or not like my mother and with his friend and his colleague. When you make a comparing, you will find a big difference between this time and this time.
Yes, I think this is a part of the reason because nowadays we are so much into the technology and social networks.
Yeah.
Those time were like pure. I feel they were. We could find pure people, good-hearted people, but nowadays I feel like everything is rushing and and everyone wants to accomplish something, their goals.
Before you start continuing, Naz, thank you very much for taking the initial of starting this conversation. Thanks a lot. And mashallah, your teacher is a teacher everywhere. You're proving this.
I said, why everyone is quiet? Let's talk.
And this is what I want. Honestly speaking, I stayed silent for a minute or two to see what is your impression now. What is your intention to do? What do you intend to do? Will you stay silent for ages, or are you gonna take someone here is gonna take the initial to start it? So thank you very much. All right. Let me ask you a question, and it is another question. Actually, this question takes me or leads me to another question, which is, what are the advantages and the disadvantages of using technology? It's a very simple question, yet I believe that it has hundreds and hundreds of ideas to talk about. Rida, are you praying or what?
No.
You're with us, right? Okay. So you're not. I thought you're praying, so I would stop. I would definitely stop until you stop your prayer. So anyway, what are the advantages and disadvantages of technology nowadays? Without any preparation, move to your breakout room now. 3 minutes. I'm not going to take more than 3 minutes before I start my reading section. Please accept your invitations. Advantages, disadvantages of technology. Accept your invitations, please.
Hi, Hind.
Hello, why aren't you saying anything?
What?
Why aren't you saying anything? Why are you so silent?
I was telling, because I was in the Asma room first and I started, then I came here and I can't find Maya. Where's she?
Oh, May has muted the microphone. So, well, let's start with each other now. Yalla, Alex.
Okay.
What are the advantages until Mike comes?
It's a really controversial question to talk about, and this because technology is tremendously progressing, and it is spreading in every field in our lives, and it has definitely many advantages. One of them that it saves a lot of time and sometimes money using applications to make it easier for us to know the the place of any or to avoid the traffic jams using Google Earth to know the places better. Some applications using the to predict weather, to be prepared and save time. Some other applications used in medical fields to make some doctors or pharmacists are remembering or retrieving data easily about the dosages of different medications
and different guidelines updating updates, and it has some few disadvantages, and that would be that it is addictive. I can say it is addictive to some people, and they have. That's why we have to control our kids when they are using the smartphones or iPads. And even that addiction, they call the guys who are stick to the screen of his phone, even smombie, which is smartphone zombie, and that is a very bad thing, because it is diminishing our social lives and consuming our time to the extent that we are not enjoying any physical activities or family time.
I'm impressed. Yeah?
Thank you, Hind.
I am impressed. MashaAllah, tabarakallah. But I really wanted to delay this comment to be in front of everyone. You know why? Because simply, I see that your level is very promising, Ala, and your progress makes me really expect that you're going to be one of the best achievers among this course applicants.
Thank you, Hind. I hope.
You're doing great. You're doing great, Ala. Wallahi, I'm not encouraging you. This is the truth. MashaAllah, tabarakallah. May Allah bless you. Keep on working hard. And I'm waiting impatiently to know your upcoming score.
Inshallah.
Okay. I'll move you to another room because I can see that my is still not here. All right? Allow me, please.
Thank you.
Thank you. I'll move you to room 2.
Which is suffering. All the kids are suffering nowadays. I have recently 2 or 3 cases in each class that the kids are not focusing. They are, even how hard I try, they don't have a social gathering or social values. I think they're lacking them. So for me, it's we need to control and we need to find a solution for this problem. So usually what we do to call the mom and sit with her and tell her not to fix the time for the using of the iPads and technology. And they should not more interact with each other. They should go outside to play in the playground, or they should go with their friends. They should have the social interaction, the eye contact, talking with someone, or even if they have problems, they need to know how to solve their little issues and problems. They lack these basic skills, social and emotional skills. So this is a big concern nowadays, really.
I totally agree with you.
Yeah.
We share the same, I would say, the same view. I read one article that Bill Gates himself was not allowing his kids to use the iPad.
Yes.
Because he believed, even he's the one who invented it, but he believes that this is killing the social life within the family. So if each one is spending all the day scrolling out in his mobile and the kids are playing with the iPad, at the end of the day, you will find a scattered family. Rather, if the guys are sitting with each other's, sharing the social activities, speaking to each others, even fight with each other, it's much better than using the virtual world.
Exactly. So I have some cases, not all of them, like few cases where I feel the father is not interacting with the child, and the child is lost. He is so aggressive, and even if the father tries to interact with the child, he is very strict.
And I really want to leave the room, but I can't leave the room because the conversation here is, is so interesting that I really can't leave the room. You guys, You guys rock, mashallah, tabarakallah.
Okay.
Let me tell you something. Since only the three of us are here in this room, I just need to tell you one of my little secrets. I expect both of you to be high achievers in this group, inshallah. And I believe that you are the ones who are going to get the highest band scores.
Inshallah, hopefully.
This is not
Thank
for
you.
encouraging you. This is the truth that I wanted to share with you. Please keep up the same level. Try to stay on the same track. Develop yourselves as much as possible. I am so glad to have you both in my course. I'm very
Thanks.
blessed to have you both here. Thanks a lot.
Thank you.
Allow me to leave the room for you.
7th of July is our date.
Pardon me? Sorry?
I'm saying 7th of July is my date.
Oh, yes. Inshallah, inshallah. Waiting in
I booked already the IELTS exam.
Inshallah.
Mine is, I think, earlier. It's my husband reserved the date, I think 12th of May. It's really early, near.
Oh, yours or your husband's?
Mine.
Oh, mashallah, tabarakallah. So waiting impatiently to know your scores.
Inshallah.
But Muhammad, June or July?
July 7th of July.
That's so far, Muhammad. Why did you book it that far?
I tried because most probably I will spend June alone, so it will be a good chance to study and without the families will be in Egypt. If I get use of this month, it would be most probably half of Ramadan plus Eid vacation.
Yes,
it will be a good chance to be dedicated to study, practice, and so on.
Yeah.
That's why.
Inshallah, wish you all the best, Muhammad.
Thank you.
انت تاني انا مش لسه سايباكم هناك. I just left you in the same room and you're here again. يعني I thought that I'm gonna see new faces. خلاص بقى enough is enough يعني. Okay, now I'm gonna give you 5 minutes after this speaking conversation or this speaking very nice dialogues that I have heard from all of you, mashallah. You guys have very brilliant ideas and you come, I don't know, from where do you get these ideas? I feel like some of the ideas are very innovative, and to the extent that I sometimes listen to ideas that did not even strike my mind. MashaAllah, tabarakallah. May Allah bless you all. 5 minutes break. We'll be right back at 8:05, inshallah. Okay? 8:05, inshallah. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh for now.